Our first stop for the Jimny build was Bushtech Overlanding Accessories. Bushtech is also our preferred supplier for canopies. We also weighed the Jimny with a full fuel tank before we got stuck into the build.
My name is Darren. I'm from Bushtech. As a company, Bushtech specializes in kitting clients' vehicles out for overlanding. But because our accessories are so modular in the market, you know, this day and age, people use their vehicle for day-to-day purposes as well as recreational in terms of holidays or overlanding. So we specialize in modular accessories for overlanding vehicles. Everyone asks, can a Jimny be turned into an overlander? And I definitely believe so. You know, we've worked extensively on coming up with products, smart products, you know, smart ways of utilizing all the packing space in the Jimny because of the restricted space that we do have. So, you know, we're constantly innovating and constantly coming up with different ideas to maximize the packing space so that it is able to become a little micro overlanding vehicle. So the first most common accessory that we do place on the Jimny is either a Gullwing window. So we actually take the standard window of the vehicle and we replace it with a aluminium Gullwing door. What this allows you to do is obviously access all your gear through the side of the vehicle without opening up the rear tailgate. We have an option as well that our other side windows, we're able to, if you've got pets or kids or anything like that in the back of the Jimny, we have a sliding window option as well. This creates a bit of ventilation into the rear seats if you choose to have passengers in the rear. The Gullwings, we always recommend going to an authorized fitment center to install the Gullwings. Not to say that it's specialized, it's just that you need specialized tooling to do so. We've designed the rest of the Jimny accessories to do at your home if you want. You can have a Saturday afternoon. All our mounting frames, our slides, our false floors. We have a very simple bonnet strut kit as well, so that enables you that as you open up the bonnet, holds up the bonnet without the need for that little pole. So small things that are DIY. The most important thing about them being DIY and modular is that if you don't need those accessories, you know, they're quite easy to remove as well. The Jimny market has obviously grown over the years, and as our product ranges as well. So we get a lot of feedback from clients. They use their vehicles for different multiple applications. So we've created the Gullwing doors with a cupboard in there. So that adds added storage space. Typically you wouldn't be able to use that space with just the standard glass. We have a false floorboard that allows you to now have a nice flat surface to mount all your gear on there, and most importantly secure it down as well.
Back at Ironman 4x4 Africa headquarters in Alberton, the Jimny and the newly fitted Bushtech Gullwings entered into the next phase of the build.
The Jimny is back in the Ironman 4x4 workshop. We've had the Gullwings fitted at Bushtech. We've asked them to assist us there because taking out the original glass from here is a bit tricky, and we thought they were the best guys to do it. So they fitted the doors for us. They've also supplied us with all the rest of the Bushtech gear, which we're going to be fitting to the vehicle, which I'll run through for you in just a moment. Starting on the front of the vehicle today, we're going to be fitting an Ironman 4x4 Bullbar. We're also going to be fitting our new Scope 7-inch spotlights, just because they're the bee's knees. We're also going to be fitting some rated recovery points to the front of the vehicle. Just bear in mind with this build, we're trying to keep this vehicle as light as possible. We're only going to be fitting the essential gear that we think we're going to require for overlanding to it in order to keep the vehicle within GVM limits and also potentially save on consumption. The heavier the vehicle is, the more fuel it's going to use. With a small little 40-litre fuel tank, we want to go as far as possible between fuel stops, so there's that to consider. The other thing we'll be doing today is we're going to be fitting a full-length front-runner roof rack. We've opted to go for a slightly longer roof rack just to get as much space, usable space on top of the vehicle as possible. We are going to be fitting one of our brand new Ironman 4x4 Uber Light rooftop tents. I really can't wait to give that a test. A nice light tent, 1.2 by 2.4 long, open folding conventional tent, but very lightweight, which is suited to the Jimny. Inside the vehicle, we're going to be doing a couple of things. First and foremost, and very importantly, we're going to be upgrading the sound system because the sound system that's in here is not very good. What we're also going to be doing is we're going to be doing some sound deadening. So we're going to be sticking sound deadening to the interior of the doors. In fact, a double application. outer skin and inner skin of the doors. We'll be doing some sound deadening. We also may do some at the back here and some over here. That's to keep our music inside the vehicle, but actually more importantly is to keep road noise and wind noise out as much as possible. We're going to be careful how much we use because, again, weight. We don't want to put too much in the vehicle. We've got some bits and bobs that we're going to be fitting just to complement storage of oddments like your cell phone and your wallet and stuff like that. The Jimny is a bit sparse on that, some proper cup holders as well. We'll show you all of that. Fantastic gear. It's not Ironman gear. It is from various Jimny specialists. What we're also going to be then doing is fitting the boxes to the interior of the Gullwing. So we've got a box on each side. On this side, what we're going to be doing to this box is your kitchen stuff. So a bit of cutlery, cups, glasses, coffee, that type of stuff. So this will be your kitchen area. The other box on the other side of the vehicle will be a charging station for cameras and laptops while we're traveling and making films. Also on that side we may store some recovery straps and some soft shackles. And then in the back of the vehicle we're taking the rear seats out because it's going to be either one or two people using this vehicle. And this is where the other Bushtech product comes in. They make a nice big platform which will accommodate our brand new 40-litre fridge on the right-hand side that'll slide out. And then on this side here, it's basically an open space where we can strap down maybe some Ironman maxi cases or some such storage. And below that platform, there is a nice area where we can store stuff that we won't use as often, like compressors and tire repair gear and stuff like that. Stuff you don't need to get to every day on your trip. And that, in a nutshell, is pretty much what we're going to be doing to the Jimny today. So let's get stuck in. On the front end of the Jimny at Ironman 4x4, we have a choice of two different bull bars. We have the commercial deluxe bull bar, which is a full tri-hoop bull bar. Similar pan to this, but it's got a full hoop section over the top. The ultimate in front end protection. We've elected to, in lieu of the fact that we want to keep weight down, we're going for our low profile stubby bar, which has this trim in the middle to which you can fit some driving lights if you so wish. So the stubby bull bar is a fully integrated bull bar. It has provision for the headlight washers. It also has provision for the original fog lights on the vehicle. So we pop those out of the original bumper, fit them into place here, and they operate as they did originally on the vehicle. We are going to fit our latest and greatest spotlights. These are the scope spotlights. They're brand new, and we'll be fitting two of these bad boys over here next to each other on top. We're also going to be fitting some rated recovery points, one on each side. We've elected not to fit a winch to this vehicle. We're not going to go off anywhere alone in this vehicle and get that stuck that we're going to need a winch. We'll normally be in convoy, otherwise it'll be light overlanding and four-wheel driving. However, if we do get stuck, we will have a snatch rope in the vehicle with some soft shackles and rated recovery points, and somebody else in the convoy can recover us. So that's the bull bar. This is what we're going to be fitting first, so let's get into it.
In the next video, we talk audio and Jimny gadgets. If you do like the video, please like and subscribe. Till next time.
Yeah.